One other thing I really wanted to talk about is the cult problem that we have, because one of the barriers between us and getting the things that we need is the fact that we have a cult issue. And it's evident. Nicki Minaj, I'm bringing up Nicki Minaj because she is such a good example of why cult-like thinking is a problem, right? Because although a lot of people came together and were like, that's clearly a blatant disrespect towards her predominantly women, queer, black, brown fan base, that is disrespect to the culture that she comes from by even aligning with these very hateful people who have shown time and time again that they do not care about the very people in her fan base. But even with that, there were still people, her fans, who are like, Nicki has a plan. Mind you, that's one of the biggest signs of cult-like thinking, like the inability to question the leader. Nicki is playing chess, not checkers. Nicki is playing chess, not checkers. Nicki is playing Uno, and she just got hit with the draw 25. Nicki is not playing no goddamn chess or checkers. And you have to be really deluded or in a state of like literal psychosis to believe that this woman is somehow holier than the average person and incapable of being a fucked up individual, which is the choices she's made has shown time and time again that she is. And again, I've always genuinely had like a certain degree of respect for her artistry, but that's gone. But also like, yeah, like that does not blind anybody to the fact that she's been doing really horrible and awful things, like marrying a registered sex offender. I'm sorry. That's just not, there's no way you can convince me that's cool. Like, there's just no way. You can't convince me that's cool. Moving right along, right? Cause Trump is their crossover episode. Okay. Trump and Nicki's crossover episode gave very much so That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana, but in the worst way humanly possible, because both of them have cults behind them. Trump's cult, the MAGA people, just refuse to acknowledge any of the harmful things that he's been accused of or have done in our faces for the last decade alone. In what universe would any other sitting president be able to come and say, yeah, I'm in this group of files that I don't want to release. We've been dragging our feet about releasing, redacting heavily what's in those files. I'm in there, and yeah, I was best friends with this child trafficker, but I'm innocent and still gets to be president.